G'day everyone and welcome to the final SuperCoach Classic preview of 2022. Daz here as always, and we are talking about the Doggies. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Trying to hit 500 before round 1, and if you followed the series along, you know the structure. If you don't, follow along for this video and then go back and watch all of them. Every team's link is in the description, or if you just click on the Daz Talks Footy and then click on videos and scroll down, you'll be able to find it there. No worries. Non-Supercoach videos are coming out, of course, and after the draft stuff coming next week, more non-Supercoach videos will be coming out as well. Looking forward to doing those. I love doing non-Supercoach videos, so keep an eye out for those. But let's get to the defense for the Doggies. The best pick. This might be controversial, but I'm actually going to go with Helmet Caleb Daniel. He is a victim of Luke Beveridge, in my opinion. If he just stayed where he belongs, taking kickouts, well, I know him and Bailey Dale will do it, but defense, let him use his beautiful foot skills, Bevo. Stop moving him up the ground, for crying out loud, which is a worry. He's the best pick because he's safe. I know he had a terrible game in Ballarat last year, but when you need stability, that's what you're kind of going for. If he does fall a victim of Bevo, he might fall in price and you can pick him up there. But my watch list is Bailey Dale, and the reason why Dale isn't my top spot is the same sort of process I've taken throughout all of my SuperCoach videos. If you've had a breakout year, I need to see it more than once before you can become the best. Helmet's done it before, Dale's done it once. I loved what Bailey Dale did last year, he's a good lad, but I just want to see it again. That's why he's on my watch list. Was it a fluke? Is it what he is now? Can't wait to find out. My no chance is actually no one, really. No one else for the Bulldogs, especially on a well-priced level, is all that relevant for me. I know some people have talked about Josh Shackey. I know some people have talked about Bailey Williams as a potential pod, but I'm going nowhere near those guys. The cash cows, I've actually got two. Let's start with the less controversial one, I think, and that's Arthur Jones, who apparently has done really well on the track, which is good. I think he had a niggle pre-December. I might be wrong about that. I should have researched it better when I looked up, but I think he's going through a niggle at the moment. But they've really liked what they've brought, and when you look at guys like Anthony Scott last year, the Doggies do like playing their rookies, so always keep an eye out for them. The other rookie that I want to talk about is Sam Darcy, and I'm actually not going near him at all until I see what his role is, because on paper, centre-half back makes the most sense, because they've got Tim English, they just signed Jordan Sweet, so why would they need him as like the third ruck? Jamara Ugle-Hagan can take ruck contests in the forward line, and if not him, because he needs to get his body up, Josh Bruce, when he comes back for his ACL, or Aaron Norton can also do it, or because Tim English is such a forward threat, he can do it. So they've got options there. But then you look at centre-half back and you go, do they trust Shackey? Maybe not. Zane Cordy? Tim O'Brien? It's his best spot, can't really play on gorillas, so you're going to let an 18-year-old do it? Too many questions for me. I'm going with no, but I've seen him talked about a lot. And if he does play, if he's a centre-half back, is he really going to earn you that much coin compared to other rookies? I would argue no. Let's get to the midfield. Best pick, Jackson Macrae. Sorry, all you Bont fans. I am one of them. But this guy was the number one midfielder for a reason. Finds the footy, uses it so well. I think his entries inside forward 50 got to an elite level last year, and I don't see his price falling a massive amount. I do believe that Macrae needs to be at his best for the Bont to be at his best. I feel like the Bont without Macrae in the team needs to play a more hybrid role, whereas Bont at his best needs to genuinely have the other midfielders around him in order for him to explode. I do feel like the Bont is a chance for a fallen premium, which is why he wasn't the best choice, and he's not really the watch list either, but if you're looking at that price and that average for the great man, I don't blame you at all. The man is a superstar. I'm going with Macrae over Bont, but that's just me. My watch list for the Dogs midfield is actually no one. I don't see a lot of relevance in Tom Liberatore or Bailey Smith, so I'm staying away from them, but there is definitely a no chance, and that is Lachie Hunter. No idea what his role is at the moment. I don't see him being a triple-digit average, so why are you going near him? I don't really think I'm going to have him as a midfielder either. Like, in draft. I don't think he's that draft relevant either. He might be a nugget, but goodness me, I'm not going to go near it. And for the midfield, cash cow, I've actually got none here. I don't think they're going to make any young midfielders take the reins. They've got good midfield depth, the Doggies, so I'm not going near them. I've spoken about Tim English in the ruck. not touching him, not going near him, not going near Stephen Martin either. If you're going to have Tim English, for crying out loud, have him in your forward line, I am not going to. I haven't seen this upward trajectory everyone keeps telling me that he's on. I think he took a step back last year. Now, there could be any number of reasons for that, but I'm not going to gamble on him getting that back before I need to, so I'm not going to start with him. Best pick for the forward line, Josh Dunkley, and here are your 3 reasons. He scores in 3 different ways: finding the footy, kicking snags, and tackling. Never underestimate a guy that tackles. It's why Jack Steele is a starter. It's why Josh Dunkley needs to be a starter in the forward line as well, as per my opinion. Of course, triple threat. If things aren't going his way, he can still tackle blokes. That'll get his points. That'll get him into the game. It'll be fantastic. He did struggle at times last year, but fully fit, good preseason. Walk-up star for mine. Would not surprise me if he was the F1. My watch list is Adam Treloar. I really want him in my team. But the problem with... Let's start with physical. So the physical health. He needs to be 100% healthy and ready to go. I hope that he is. I haven't seen that many reports on how his physical health is going because everyone wants to talk about the mental health. And that's also why he's a watch list. I am the biggest fan of Adam and hope that his anxiety is manageable and he can be the best version of himself that he can be. We are going to need to see some continuity throughout this preseason that he's doing okay. And if we can just pause the Supercoach stuff just for a second, that's most important for his partner, for whatever the future holds with those two. He needs to be the best that he can on and off the field. If he's at his best on the field, that is value. I don't think there's any relevant more forwards, cash cow or well priced, so I'm not actually going to talk about any of them. I'm going to go straight into Daz's final word. I've got Macrae and Dunkley in the team. I want to get Treloar in as well, but I'm still unsure. I'm not sure if he'll make it to my second draft of the team, but we shall see. Who have you guys got from the Doggies? Who are you staying away from? Do you think they get back to the granny? Do you think they win the flag? Comment below, let me know. That's it for the previews, guys. If you have watched every single one of them from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so much. I've got one more classic video to go. Might be a little bit of a collaboration there. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I've also got Supercoach draft content coming. I have seen some people on this social media who are already doing their drafts, which to me is ridiculous. So if you haven't done your draft and you want a bit of insight, stick around for that. That would be fantastic. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I would really appreciate that. And that's about it from me, guys. I will see you next week. Non-Supercoach video coming over the weekend. Hope you're doing fantastically. Stay safe, guys. Be well. Goodbye.